While studying abroad, you should never be by yourself. Why? You're in the right place. I'll tell you why you should never be by yourself while studying abroad. Are you interested in knowing why? Then give me 1 second. I'll be right back.
You know the way I do it when I drop lyrical. Anytime I spit lyrical, philosophical. All the niggas mimical, but they stand still on taking literal. Punchlines collateral. Maximum damage.
Hello, Chronicles. Hello, YouTube. How are you all doing today? Now, in my introduction, I said you should never be by yourself while studying for your bachelor's, for your master's, for your doctorate degree abroad. You should never ever be by yourself. Now, before I traveled for my master's degree in the United Kingdom, I formed a habit of watching crime and investigations. And if you watch crime and investigation, you know that nothing good ever comes out from there. It's either this person is being killed in the bushes, either this person is being waylaid from a nightclub and taken to an abandoned site and raped and killed or whatever. So I'd always had that at the back of my mind, even while I was studying in the United Kingdom. Whenever I go out to the clubs, whenever I see a shady character, I'm always looking, is it one of them serial killers? And I remember this one guy who me and my friend always saw at night. We never saw him during the daytime, never. I'm talking about for the 3 to 4 years we spent in the United Kingdom, we never saw this guy under the sun. He only appeared at night. And even my friend and I always told jokes about that guy might be a serial killer and we're going out with him every night and stuff. So it's very important that you do not stay by yourself in the United Kingdom. Why? Now, when your friends stay without you for 2 hours, they should be able to start asking questions. Where is Fuse? Where is Bola? Where is Aliu? Where is Haruna? They should be able to come out, send the search party to look for you, to find out where you are. I'll tell you why. I had a younger sister who went out to study in Canada, and very vibrant girl, although she never communicated much with her flatmates. She had friends that she saw every other day. You would imagine my surprise when her flatmates reached out to us meaning her family, on Facebook, asking, have you seen Doris? We've not seen Doris in 3 days. We've not seen Doris in 1 week. I'm talking about people that she stays with in the same flat. And we asked her, have you tried knocking on Doris's door to see whether she slept over in their house? It took them 5 to 6 days to break down my younger sister's door, and they found my younger sister lying dead on the floor. And now the Nigerian guy who was the last person to see Doris alive said when he saw her a week ago, she was having a case of the chills, she was feeling cold, and he advised her to go to the hospital to see a doctor, and she said she was going to be fine by morning. And she was on the bed when he was having this conversation with her, but when they found her, she was on the floor and her hand was stretched out like she wanted to cry out. She was crying out for help, but nobody could hear her. So if my younger sister was never alone, obviously there would have been people who would have known that she wasn't all that well and she needed medical attention, and they would have dragged her to the GP or to the hospital to see a doctor. So because she was always by herself, because she was always staying alone, nobody was there to offer assistance when she needed it the most, and eventually she paid the ultimate price. Now, I cannot stress this enough, guys. I cannot stress this enough. You cannot be by yourself. I'm not sure whether you watched the news a couple of days back. There was this girl called Sarah Evergard or I think it's Sarah Everard. I think that's the name. She was a UK citizen who was stopped by a police officer, arrested and taken 80 kilometers away from where she was arrested. She was raped, she was strangled, she was killed, and then she was burnt. Now this is a UK citizen, guys. This is someone who is from England, and the police did this too. Now imagine if you were by yourself. They're not going to think twice to even do worse to you. Okay, so you should always have a chaperone. You should always have friends nearby. When I was studying in the United Kingdom, I had friends who were almost living in my flat. There was always music playing from my room. There were always people smoking in my room. There were always people doing something in my room. There were always girls, guys, and there was always a party, even when I was not there. Even when I was having my lectures, there were always people in my room. And I remember one day when for 6 hours, there was no noise coming out of my room. One of my neighbors took a small pebble and kept throwing it against my window. And I opened the window and I said, "What's wrong with you? What are you doing? Stop!" And he said, "Are you okay? I've been in my room looking to hear sounds coming from your room, and I know there's always music playing in your room, and for the past 5 to 6 hours," he told me that it was 5 to 6 hours, no sound had come out of my room, and he wanted to make sure I was okay. Now, these are people that were used to the lively lifestyle that we lived in the United Kingdom while staying on campus, and he didn't hear the sound coming and he had to check on me. So you need to have people checking up on you all the time, because it's enough there as an international student, you have the culture shock going for you. You have different people loving and hating you in the same vein, but you always need to have people looking out for you, trying to check in on you to make sure you're okay. And I'm talking about whether people from your country, whether people from the United Kingdom, just people that you roll with, okay? Now, I hope this video has been helpful to you or someone out there. If it has, why don't you go down there and smash the subscribe button or not? Turn on your notification bell so when we drop new content, you're in the know and you can catch our content when they drop at the time. Give this video a thumbs up if it was helpful to you or someone else out there. Why don't you follow me on Instagram? My Instagram handle is up there. You could slide into my DMs if you have any inquiries about traveling, studying, or living in a different country other than yours. It could be the United Kingdom, which is where I have my vast experience from, or it could be Canada, it could be America, it could be New Zealand, it could be Australia. I bet you if I don't have the right information for whatever country you're interested in, I know someone who does, okay? So I want you and you and you out there to be good, to be safe, and to be happy. Until the next one, okay? Bye-bye for now.